Hey guys, today I'd like to bring you the updated Galactic Frieza green-yellow deck profile. So this one has gone through a lot of revisions from the last one that I showed, and I have been doing really well with it. Haven't lost a match yet with it at locals or anything like that, but you guys saw most of it, but this is definitely updated. Broly cards were cut, and we were able to pick up some of the stuff that was needed from the last list. So now to go into the list. And once again, the Galactic Frieza leader, same as always. So to start, 4 of the Trunks Brigade of the Future. Now playing 4 Califulas, 3 Kabas. Still need to get my hands on the 4th, but 3's been working fine so far. From there, a recent change has been 3 Goku Black. I was playing 4 when all the Broly cards were cut, but now I was able to get another card, so this had to go to 3 to suffice for that. From there, 4 Kales. Really the main focus of the deck. Kale being able to untap it, draw cards, and apply critical is really important for this deck, as a lot of times you're just using Kale to get advantage and make sure your opponent doesn't draw any cards from their life. And from there, to determine Super Saiyan Son Gohan, this card's very good. Again, like Kale does critical, we don't really want to give our opponents any advantage when playing this deck. And this and Kale are really the 2 cards that we want to pressure our opponents with to ping at their life. And both these cards can KO, so we can really control the board by using these cards. This is a card that I definitely wish I had more copies of, but have not been able to find. And from there, 3 Super Saiyan Gotenks. I like this card a lot. Late game, apply pressure, and being able to still play defensive cards when using this is really key. Drawing a card's nice, and one of the few cards in my deck that has double strike actually, so that's definitely a nice mix. And from there, for Shigesh, again another one of the key parts of the deck. Shigesh being able to just summon anything in the deck is really important. So Shigesh, along with that, make sure we don't die. 3 explosive Son Goku. Card's really good. I'm never really afraid of losing a game when I have this in Shigesh, so good cards. And from there to Scientist Fu. Draw 2 cards. Again, does double strike. Really good leader. If you don't want to play this, you could play the Overseeing Time Trunks. Recycling Shigeshes is pretty good, so that is it for all of the battle cards. So from there, we have 3 Full Power Energy. I just wanted another green reactive card, so being able to negate an opponent's attack and pop something like a Kaba, a Boo, or a Bulma are just pretty useful. So, and gives me more of a reason to leave green energy untapped on my opponent's turn. So they're usually expecting the Nimbuses, but never really expect this card. So we can definitely get rid of threats like Kaba and saying Kaba and all of those cards. So from there, 4 Planet Vegeta searches everything in the deck except for Scientist Fu, but great card, starter card. Gets you your Kabas. Basically is the 4th one in this deck, but if you already have that, then you can search something else. And really like this card. Would definitely always play it at 4. And from there, 3 Crusher Ball. Again, I just like to play my decks a lot more reactive, so cards like Crusher Ball really just put in a lot of work for me, as I could see how my opponent's trying to play out their turns, and being able to knock out their battle cards on my turn is pretty useful. And from there, 4 Flying Nimbus. We're negating all attacks. playing a very defensive game when using this deck, as I can control the board with all the green Saiyans. So just protect my leader with all these cards. And from there, the final card in the deck is the 4 called Bloodlust. The only really good way to destroy the green Saiyan cards are just removing all the battle cards. So with like a Zeno or Chain Attack Trunks or opposing Kales and all those cards. So what better way to protect your cards by just negating those effects? So you can still control the board, or if they're just using really powerful cards like the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock or any other powerful card, this will make sure that you are good. So once again, short video. Really just want to show an update on what I have been playing. Again, the Galactic Frieza leader, I've seen a lot of success using this deck, so hope you guys liked the video. Definitely a better update from last time, so thank you for watching and hope you have a good day.